This video provides some initial explanation for the online appeal form 35, and we'll look at the first notes page of the form. If you want to appeal against the local authority's refusal to do an Education, Health and Care or EHC needs assessment, do not use this form 35. You will want form 35A, and we have a separate set of videos to help you with filling that in. Use this form 35 if one or more of the following applies to you. The LA completed an EHC needs assessment but refused to make an EHC plan. You disagree with what the EHC plan says about your child or young person's special educational needs in Section B. Or you disagree with what the EHC plan says about the educational help or provision that your child or young person needs in Section F. Or you disagree with the school, college or institution named in the EHC plan in Section I. You can also use this form if the LA has not named a school, college or institution in Section I of the EHC plan, or the LA has decided that the EHC plan is no longer needed and are going to cease to maintain it, or the LA has refused to secure a reassessment of EHC needs, or the LA has refused to amend the EHC plan after a reassessment of EHC needs. The Tribunal cannot hear appeals about the outcomes of an EHC plan in Section E. All of Sections B, your child's special educational needs, F, the support required to meet those needs, and I, the educational setting, can be appealed. It is not, however, usually recommended to appeal only Section I. The local authority has a duty to name a setting which can meet a child or young person's needs, so they will be referring to Section B of the EHC plan and Section F. If either of these sections are not full or accurate, then the LA may place your child in a setting which will not meet your child's needs. You have a right to appeal just Section I, but you need to be confident that Sections B and F are full, accurate, clear and specific. Until August the 31st of 2020, a national trial allows parents and young people to include in their appeal the sections of the plan which cover health and social care. The SEND Tribunal will only have the power to make non-binding recommendations on health and social care, unlike the binding decisions they make regarding special educational provision. However, it is expected that the Tribunal recommendations will generally be followed. If health and or social care assessments are needed to identify all of a child or young person's needs, the Tribunal can order the LA and or the Clinical Commissioning Group to undertake these before the hearing. The order could be made following a request by the parents or by the Tribunal as part of its case management powers. Note that you cannot bring an appeal only about health and or social care. You must also be appealing the education parts of the EHC plan, either Sections B, F or I. If your concerns about your child or young person's EHC plan are around health and or social care rather than education, you still have the option of mediation. And if you are uncertain about this, contact our SEND service or IPSI for advice. Let's look now at some key points in this notes page of the Appeal Form 35. This part explains that if you are a parent or someone with parental responsibility or who cares for a child, you can make the appeal if your child is under the age of 16 or until the last Friday in June of the school year in which they turn 16. You can have a representative to act on your behalf, and further down this page it explains what a representative is, but we will look at this in our video for Section 7. Most parents and carers do not have a representative for their appeal. If you have passed the last Friday in June of the school year in which your child turns 16, then the right of appeal passes to them. An appeal made by a young person will often be with the support of an advocate or they could appoint a representative to act on their behalf during the appeal process, including at the hearing. The term advocate is also explained further down this page, but we will look at this role in our video of section 7. The law presumes that a young person, aged between 16 to 25 years, has the mental capacity to make an appeal themselves. But if they can't, then an alternative person, acting in their best interests, can make the appeal. This is often the child's parent or another family member. Contact our SEND service or IPSI if you would like to understand more about this. Now scrolling down a little bit now. We are looking at an online form here, but you can of course print the form out and fill it in by hand if you prefer, using block capitals. You can then post the form to the address found in section 12 of the appeal form. Here is a reminder that you must let the tribunal know if there is any change to your contact details. You must inform the tribunal immediately if you move house or if you move to another area with a different local authority. The tribunal prefers to use email, phone or text to contact you, so it is very important to let them know if your email address or phone number changes.